Hello, David here, and the project for today is replacing the batteries on a Phillips Sonicare electric toothbrush. If you watch my channel, several years ago I made a video questioning whether you can replace the batteries on the Sonicare toothbrush, and I figured out that you could if you take the toothbrush apart carefully, because it's not made to be opened. It's only made to be destroyed so that you could take the batteries out and dispose of them properly. But it is possible to take it apart and replace the batteries. And the reason why I didn't follow through and finish the project last time, I didn't have a soldering iron that could do the project. Now I have this, recommended by Ivan from Pine Hollow Diagnostics. It's a nice soldering iron, and I'm going to attempt it. This is a different model Sonicare than I had the last time. I just replaced it about a week ago. It stopped working suddenly. I don't even know if the batteries are bad. It could be something else, but I'm going to try replacing the batteries just for the heck of it and see what happens. I did a video on my replacement toothbrush, which is a Sonicare 4100. Different model number. I don't remember what that was, but I could put the link to that in the video if you want. This one, I assume, comes apart through here. Let me clean the old toothpaste out of there. You can kind of see a screw head in there. Well, this is made to be opened. This is the charging section. My replacement Sonicare 4100 doesn't even have a screw on the bottom. The instructions tell you to recycle the batteries, that you have to take a hammer to the bottom end of the handle and hammer the plug off, and kind of break it by prying the batteries out of the system. So I got a rubber mallet here. See if I could, before you want to hammer on it, I think that these clips right here and right there might be locked in. Let me pry this up. Yeah, this one came up. I think that's the case. Let me try a screwdriver. Looks like they're easy to lock in, but hard to unlock and dislodge. I know what I do. I'm going to get a hook and pull up. Got my mini pick here. This takes 3 hands. Okay, are you prying?
Can you hold the toothbrush and I'll push this in?
Try not to stab your thumb. Try not to stab my thumb. Hold it, I'm not pulling up. Okay, I got pressure on it. Ah, here it comes. Voila. So where are the batteries? Okay, the wires in here for the charger are really fine, so it doesn't look like I broke any of those wires. I think the battery's under here. Ah, see that? This slot here lines up with that slot Or I should say that blade lines up with this slot. Let's see if these batteries are soldered in. I suspect that they are. Looks like the battery leaked. No wire on this end. Yeah, I feel like it's wired on this end. Otherwise it should come out freely. Rather than just yanking this out and possibly damaging the circuitry, I'm going to apply some heat with a soldering iron to this end to try to break those solder joints free. Got the battery out, and I could not dislodge the battery by melting the solder on the battery itself. I had to melt it at the contact points on the circuit board, here and here. So I might have trouble getting it back in. But it went like this. It's the positive side of this battery and the negative side of this battery. And of course they're attached back here in a series. 1.2 volts. NiCad. Got the replacement batteries. These are made by Castar. Number X002E5NR05. 1.2 volts. 1000 milliamp. I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that the flat part is the base, which is negative, and this end with the smaller portion is positive, and they are pre-soldered. Here's the old battery. It was set up in a series with, see, the negative on the far side, positive here, and then the negative at the base was soldered together. I made a little drawing so I wouldn't get the polarity wrong. There's the handle of the toothbrush, positive on this side, negative on that side. Goes through the circuit board and soldered to the circuit board, and then these two ends of the batteries are soldered together. So these tabs that have to go through the circuit board were too long, so I had to trim them short, and then I had to angle cut them so that they would go through the hole in the circuit board. They pretty much had to match the original. And I got the first one in. Goes through a hole like that. Comes through to this side where I soldered it right there. Okay, got these ends soldered into the circuit panel right there. And then I've got the positive end here with the negative end here soldered together with those two tabs. Just going to fold that down. Okay, this piece goes over here because that blade fits in that slot. Been charging for 4 hours now. It's not a full charge, but let's check it out, see if those batteries are holding a charge. and it's providing power to the unit. Yeah, that's a success. Why don't you get fully charged and hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more great videos from David GPO. Thanks for watching.